Alright, today I'll be teaching you how to perform the triple jump event in track and field. The triple jump is basically a running long jump composed of a few parts. The only equipment you'll need for the triple jump is track spikes if you need them. And the triple jump can be pretty hard on your heels, so if you want to invest in some heel cups to better suit you, that's completely optional, but some people do use those. So basically your first step of the triple jump is your takeoff. You have a takeoff point where you want to compose your 3 steps, hence triple jump. You get 3 jumps and they'll be off of one foot and then back off to one foot, and then you launch off of your other foot. And you're going for distance, like I said, so you want to keep a very low, you don't want to jump high for height. In your takeoff, now I don't have available resources to do this in an actual sand pit or anything, so I'm going to use the edge of this carpet as my takeoff position. So as you take off, you want to optimize your speed using sprint techniques, optimizing as much speed as you possibly can before you originally take off on your foot. Now some people like to do their first 2 jumps on their dominant foot, some people do it off their other foot. It's honestly up to you what you'd rather do. Whatever feels more comfortable and whatever will maximize your distance to give you a more successful jump. But what you'll do is after you have sprinted and you have reached the takeoff point, now I'm going to use my left foot because I'm right foot dominant, and that's how I would optimize my final jump to get as much distance as possible into the pit. After you've maximized your speed and you're at the takeoff point, you want to make sure you don't cross it because you will scratch and you'll have to go again. But once you do that, you're going to run through the takeoff and not go for height. Like I said, you want to run through and bend and power off of this leg. And when you come, you're going to be in midair. You want to almost do another step and land back onto this, onto whichever foot you've chosen to do it. It'll be the exact same foot. Now when you do this, you want to land with some bend in your leg so you can get more spring through your leg to get another far jump. And when you do this, you're like I said, you're going for distance. So in the middle of your steps, you don't want to drag the tip of your other foot. So to diminish this possibility, what you want to do is bring this foot, your other foot that will be in the air, up to a 90 degrees. See how this is 90 degrees from my hip to my thigh. Now you'll do that. Like I said, you'll come off, going for distance, land here, obviously more straight, and then you'll do the same thing, spring forward, bring this one to a 90 degree, and land back on this. And once you get to this last one, like I said, this is my dominant foot, so I feel like I could jump farthest. You have lost most of your momentum in your jump. So once you land to this foot here, which is my right foot, like I said, you're going to want to be in a bent position to get as much spring as you can off of that foot. Now while you're doing these, you want to keep your chest up and maintain a good composure to maximize your distance. So when you come off, bring this foot up, keep a good composure, you're in there, you land back down here, jump again, bringing this foot up, land, and then spring for distance. Now what this would look like in kind of half speed would be and after your third takeoff, what you want to do with your feet is essentially get them as flat as you can in the air while you're in the air on your last spin. You want your body to be almost 90 degrees, like you're reaching to get the maximum distance. And when you do this, you want to throw your hips forward in the air to obviously get more distance as well. All of these combined will give you a successful triple jump, and working on your technique, more focused on that, will help you maximize your distance.